players that just played against each other a lot. They know each other's playstyles in and out, both as Bayo Cloud and as Snake Cloud. It's just... This is just a player matchup that goes back a very long time. And at this point, you would expect these two players to just have a really great understanding of how each other wants to play neutral in this game specifically as well. So just right off the gate, you see Obsidian playing very intelligent in neutral so far, but then you see HDK being able to pull off, where it counts most, some clean reversals, and then trying to set up some good set play here with nades and with C4. And that's just going to be kind of where this matchup comes down to, like whose players' strengths are going to be more utilized in this specific matchup. Right there, the back air barely being able to catch it. Cloud not able to get the up B off, and that sets HDK up in his comfort zone, being able to just play with nades, play with C4, get the strengths that he wants, and we will see how this goes. Right now, does the back air chain, does get punished for it, but still is able to get the damage off, which at this point you're up a stock. You can afford to play a little bit more aggressive. Everyone's saying goodbye to Quasi as he is leaving. I was going to say something, but I got caught up in commentary, and I feel bad now, but that's fine. And okay, now even in stocks percentage, a little bit of a different story. Who usually wins the matchup player-wise? It's gone even historically. In recent history, it has been a little bit more Obsidian favored. And I believe in the most... I'm not going to say that because I don't know when the most recent matchup against one another was. Bubby would know specifically, but I want to say Hunter has the head-to-head right now. Anyway, I'm going to go to the bathroom. Alex can take back over.
Yo, what's up? Oh, right. So yeah, this is a very historical matchup.
You're commentating this. You don't know anything about this game.
Like I do.
Oh shit, dude.
For what? Jungle juices? You want another one?
No.
All right.
Wendy told me no.
She doesn't need to know.
Right, but I want to be respectful, dude.
I'll tell her.
Oh shit, nah, dude, that's fine. I'm at my limit. I know my limit.
All right. Yo, okay. So,
Hey, dude.
Snake Cloud,
Frame one guy.
very interesting matchup. Snake obviously wanting to play a very solid neutral of keeping Cloud out and making sure that any loose projectile, any loose hit is firmly capitalized on, right? Obviously, Snake and Brian for that matter, HDK for that matter, no stranger to capitalizing on stray hits and capitalizing on really just that neutral where maybe some players who aren't as familiar with the matchup, maybe aren't as familiar with the game, are, hey, I might have hit a grenade, I might have hit a side B, I might have, what have you. They don't capitalize on that. They're like, okay, took the damage, sure. I think HDK kind of has that knowledge, has that experience, and is able to really capitalize and turn that into something that not only takes damage, but as well as takes momentum and turns it into his favor. So, really interested to see what happens here, especially with the matchup experience that they had last week on Sunday, with Hunter obviously taking first in the TLF Resurrection. Obviously, we'll see if Brian kind of make that comeback and really make a name for himself here in this matchup here. So we'll see.
Down to the freaking wire.
Oh my! Oh, and he's barely living there.
Nope, we are not hearing that again.
Oh my God,
really
that was
nice.
and that is exactly what I'm saying. A lot of snakes will kind of take that damage and be like, okay, cool, I got it, I'm gonna move on. Whereas HDK takes that and goes, okay, cool, I got the damage, what's next?
Yes.
Yep.
that's kind of what separates mid-level snakes from high and top-level snakes.
100%.
The top and high-level snakes are going to figure out how can I capitalize off this further.
Yep.
And that's kind of what separates, even in our scene, HDK from the other snakes that are currently below him. Going back to PS2, this is a very comfortable stage for both characters. Even in this matchup, it's just kind of... I don't know what the right word is for it. Yeah, there's something that's kind of side conversation.
So true.
So true. Yo. Yeah, that's something that like I should have talked about already. Brian's Nikita usage is very, very good.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yo. Men getting pegged! Yes.
I have no idea what just happened.
That's a story. That's a story. That's a story. What, me and Alec? Me and Alec? It's been great. We've been talking nothing but trash. It's awesome. Bro, okay, go back. No. Go back and specifically watch the Scar versus Tony VOD. Specifically watch that one. Okay, Alec, what did you hear?
All right.
Scar, what did you hear during
So, hold the... Okay, so...
Is this controller?
Hunter Obsidian having some issues with the controller.
Oh shit.
Obviously, there was some weird mishaps in the first stock there. Whether that is a controller issue or a Nintendo Switch issue, as we are seeing here.
What the fuck?
Pirated software. Fuck this game.
Hold on.
Man, what?
So, we'll be... Hey,
Bro, what just happened?
Alright, so we'll be getting this fixed up, and we'll be back
What was the stock
as
count?
soon as possible.
Same stock, same percent.
What was the stock count?
It was 2-1. I was on my first stock. He was on
Yeah,
the
it
second.
was 3-2. Obviously, Nintendo Switch is not...
Okay. So there's a couple things we can do here.
Don't call me Scar. You know my name. Honestly.
There's a couple things that we could do here, and it ultimately comes down to the TO's discretion.
Now you want to check the Switch.
No,
that's-
I know what's on the Switch.
Yeah. I would say. So Hunter, what
I
was
know.
the exact controller issue that
Yeah,
happened?
so it is 100%
Okay.
a vanilla
I would-
Switch.
I would say
We do have modded Switches in the house, but this is an actual Switch.
I'm checking my...
I would say replay like from game 2.
Yo, Chihuahua Dad, thank you for the gift sub. I really appreciate it.
Game 1 or just game 2? Just game
Wishy?
2. Okay, I would say restart a game 2.
That's his Switch.
That's Brian's call.
Chihuahua Dad gifted a sub.
Let's go, Chihuahua Dad.
Sick. All right. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna.
I'd say replay the game.
Yep.
Replay game 2.
Replay the whole game. Yep. All right. Yep. Okay, so we got the Switch restarted. We are good to go. We are just going to restart back to where we were when HDK was up a game on the previous champion, Obsidian.
Yes.
So how do you think this is going to impact the rest of the set?
I think this could go one of a couple ways. Either both players could get tilted that this happened in the middle of a game,
Yep.
or they could have used this time as kind of a mental reset. Like, okay, what was happening during that game? What can I change about my game plan?
Yeah.
And how can I just kind of take it as an extra, like, more time to adapt? So it ultimately just comes down to like what each player's mental like fortitude is in this situation.
Yeah, no,
because this is
100%.
not a common situation at all.
Yeah, and I think what it really comes down to is that HDK really had a lot of momentum going into Game 2 that really got reset with this
Yes.
when this issue happened.
Very definitely.
So it's going to be interesting to see if HDK maintains that momentum going into this game, and then B, if Obsidian is able to capitalize on this reset and this set back to neutral, and is
Right.
able to retain his composure and move forward with it.
Right. So there's just a lot of unknowns in the situation regarding just everything, really. So it'll be right now. Obsidian is currently up by about 61%. As soon as I say that, but yeah, this is just going to be kind of a battle of. Right now, he's kind of throwing Snake back and forth across the stage. So just will he be able to close the stock out here soon? And will HDK be able to even the setting? As I say
very quick. Okay, yep. And that was it was a very clean first stock. Obviously, HDK losing a little bit of momentum going into this game.
Yep.
With the technical issues.
Right.
But hopefully he is able to recover. And as soon as I say that, takes that first stock, evening it out, just with a quick 37% deficit.
Right. And with 2 moves, the game is pretty close back to even now.
Back to 10% or so. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just the constant use of explosions from HDK, just kind of controlling a lot of space with the nades, with the C4.
Yep.
And that's just kind of what's letting this game go back and forth from even to in one player's favor. And that's just kind of going to be, right now, like are the nades specifically going to impact the rest of the game? Because right now we're basically at neutral.
Yeah, and I think just from knowing a lot about HDK, he likes to kind of control space in a way that makes his opponent make a mistake, right? It's very much, hey, I'm going to throw this out here. And as soon as I say that, HDK takes that stock, bringing it up to 2-1. Obviously, a very huge percentage on HDK's second stock here.
Right.
Sitting at 143 at the moment.
Exactly. So this is where the old adage of extra credit, how much extra percentage can HDK get on this stock before he loses it, if he loses it. And it looks like the answer currently going to be about 10%.
158, and there we go, that'll do it. Okay, so about a 10% quote-unquote extra credit. We'll see if he is able to capitalize on that and really make a difference.
Yep. Right now it's in, just came out of limit. Now going to be building that gauge back up.
Yep. Already almost back up to full limit, which Cloud's insane.
Cloud is
crazy.
Cloud is a character, and I love watching him. That's the use of Nikita, forcing him to kind of land on the C4, not able to immediately pressure it. But now down throw into the forward tilt.
Nikita
again,
yep.
forcing him to use.
And this is just really showing that strength of HDK's Nikita, closing out that second stock.
Yep.
Really able to conserve not only that second game, but also the momentum from the issue, from the hardware issues, and really able to clutch it, right?
Exactly.
So.
And